Techno update. Subscribe now.
The phone ships with all the usual stuff, and some extras include a case and a screen protector. In terms of the looks, the Umidigi Crystal is yet another phone that has a full screen design. The overall build quality is great as the phone has a metal frame and glass on the front and rear. The only complaint that I have is that the edges are quite sharp, meaning that you'll feel them once you hold the phone in the hand. Also, the button placement is really inconvenient. I prefer at least the power key to be on the right side. The 5.5-inch 1080p display is very sharp and bright, and it is covered with a Gorilla Glass 4. On the back, there is supposedly a dual camera setup that has a 13 and 5 megapixel sensors, but I will talk about this implementation a little bit later in the review. On the front, there is a 5 megapixel shooter. As usual, a few features as quickly as possible. The phone has the IR blaster, but it didn't work with a few third-party apps I tested it with. The fingerprint scanner is accurate, but there is a significant delay till the display lights up. There is a really cool looking pulsing notification light. The loudspeaker can get quite loud, but the sound quality is just average. The phone ships with an octa-core MTK 6750T CPU, 4GB of RAM, and 64GB of storage, which is also expandable via the microSD card slot. Surprisingly, the gaming performance is not bad. You should expect a few skipped frames on the highest graphics settings, but the overall performance is pretty good. However, the phone gets warm quite quickly. What I love about the Umidigi phones is that they usually ship with the near stock looking Android 7 UI. There isn't much to talk about except for a few added features. For example, you can customize the keys in a lot of different ways. Overall, the UI performance is decent, I can't really complain. The image quality is quite bad even for the price of the phone. There could definitely be more detail and sharpness in the pictures. The pictures taken using that bokeh mode look quite terrible too. In fact, this is a fake bokeh effect made by software, as you can take pictures while the secondary camera sensor is covered. Selfie images do not impress, but they are usable for social media. Selfie camera records videos only in 480p resolution, and the footage looks kind of terrible. Also, the sound recording quality does not impress. The call quality is okay, but it could be a little bit better. I didn't have issues with other connectivity options like Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, or GPS. The phone has 11 sensors, including a software-based gyroscope, meaning that the compatibility with VR headsets is not always guaranteed. A 3000 mAh power bank provides you with a decent battery life. You should expect to get about 5 hours of screen on time on a daily basis. However, I noticed that the battery drains quite fast in a standby mode, but keep in mind that I usually install a ton of apps. It takes over 2 hours to fully charge the phone with a supply charger, which is really slow. The Umidigi Crystal is yet another budget full-screen phone from China. While it succeeds in some areas, it falls short in other departments. The phone indeed looks great, the display is very good, and the overall performance is decent. However, the button placement is not convenient for me, and the battery charging time is very long. Also, both back and front cameras are quite terrible, even for a budget phone. At the end of the day, the Umidigi Crystal still offers quite a few features for the price, but make sure to consider all the pros and cons before making a purchase.